Okay, we're going to be using the paint program for the next activity. Go to the Start menu, Programs, find Accessories, and choose Paint. So we're going to complete the drawing assignment. Make sure that you have that packet. And the first thing that you want is to make sure that you can see your entire canvas. This is the white area that you see on your screen. We don't want any of that out of the way. You can resize it by grabbing those little handlebars in the corner. Now what I'm doing is I'm showing you what will happen if you have to scroll. Your canvas is too big. So you'll scroll to the bottom and you'll resize. So the first thing you're going to draw is the pencil. So you're going to watch me draw the pencil. We need a rectangle, so click the rectangle shape. And you'll notice the color's black and the size is kind of thick. So find a spot and draw a rectangle that matches the first box. Now as soon as I draw it, I can click inside and move it if I need to. The problem is the size is too thick, so I went and I chose a smaller size. Click outside to paint the rectangle. Now the next screen, or the next box, has the eraser. Now if you draw the eraser off to the side, you can move it, but you'll notice that it's too small. Now I can't move it anymore. It's been painted. So we undo. Now I'm going to try to draw it on top of the rectangle. So I'm going to try to draw it again. I'll click outside to paint it down, and I don't like how it's too small. So we're going to try it again. I'm starting from the bottom corner to hopefully make my size a little bit better. Click to the side to paint it. Now if you'll notice, the picture on your paper does not have that extra piece, that's that rounded piece at the bottom. So we zoom in, and I'm going to grab my eraser tool, and I'm going to erase. Now you can change the size of the eraser because you want to make sure that you're erasing as much as possible, but we don't want to erase parts that we need. Now each time you click and let go, it's a new step. So if you notice, I just erased a piece and I didn't undo and made sure I didn't erase too much. So now we're on the third part. So we'll go to View. Oh no, we're going to scroll. So the third box has the pencil, the part of the pencil that you sharpen. So what you'll see is I'm using a pencil tool. And when I draw it, it looks really sloppy. It does not look as good as the picture. So we're going to undo. That doesn't look good. Go to the shapes and grab the line tool, the polygon tool. Because the polygon tool will allow us to draw nice lines that will close up and look perfect. So I'm just recreating the shape from our picture on the packet. Once you close it up, you'll get those handlebars around the edge. You can move it around if you want, or click outside to paint. So now if you notice in the picture, the next picture, this little line that you see me erasing is gone. So we use the eraser tool for that part. I do need to change the size because I'm worried that I'm going to erase too much. You notice I did erase too much on the side, but I'm going to leave it there just so that you can see something happen. But the next thing we have is the bottom where the lead is. I just used the pencil tool to draw that bottom little piece where the lead would be. So now I want to be able to see the whole pencil. Excuse me. At this point, we're on the fourth little slide on your page. We just drew. So now I zoomed out. I went to View, Zoom Out, because on the fifth one, now we need to draw the metal piece that comes on a pencil, and we're going to draw the marks for kind of the ridges that are on a pencil. So now we're on the fifth little piece of our drawing. Now when you're drawing straight lines, if you hold the Shift key down, it'll make perfectly straight lines. You should not have any jagged lines here. The last step is to color everything in. Now, color 1 and color 2 Color 2 is the eraser color. Color 1 is the fill color. So make sure you're changing color 1. And you'll notice I just pick something from the color palette and I paste. On the fill bucket, you'll notice here everything's spilled out. And that's because there's a hole in my lines. If you have any holes, the paint bucket's going to spill. So we want to make sure that we fill that in. And we're going to do that with the pencil. Get black ink and then fill that in with your pencil as best as you can. Go back to the fill bucket, get your brown again, and you should be set. So when you're filling, the little tip of that paint that's spilling out is where you want to go, where you want for the fill. And now you see you have a perfect pencil. So to save this, we click the File button and choose Save As. You'll be in your picture library. That's what you want. You want to change the name to Pencil and change the file type to JPEG, JPEG, and hit Save. And that's it. You're done with the pencil. Now you can